I first came here, I had my mind set on having an abortion.
I pray for your grace, Lord, 'cause I'm asleep. I pray for your grace, Lord, Lord, oh Lord, for my family.
This is my beautiful daughter, Kaylees, and if it wasn't for Jane and Joe at the PRC, she would not be here, and I just love her so much, and she's the best thing in the world, and I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful, beautiful baby. She was born September 22nd. And she was a little bitty thing. She was 5 pounds and 14 ounces. And she was healthy as can be. And she's just growing like a weed. To begin with, I have another son who is 7 years old now. And I lost him to a lot of drug abuse, and I'm not allowed to see him anymore. And that was the most hurtful thing ever, and I really messed up, and I didn't think I could straighten up from there. And I just went in a downward spiral. And I actually had an abortion after that, and I felt like I had no feelings. I was a drone. And then I had my son Sid, and he almost died, and I almost died, and he was really premature. And after seeing him, I felt like things could definitely get better. And I was really scared when I found out I was pregnant again with Kaylee, because of what happened with our son Sid. And I was told I wasn't able to have children again, and if I did, that I could die and the baby could die. And I was still abusing drugs, and so I just felt empty inside. And then after coming to the PRC and talking with Jane and Joe and relating with them, I felt that, maybe there is hope. And after I had Kaylee and looked in her face, I knew there was hope. And it was the most beautiful thing ever.
I remember when you first came, and I hurt so much for you that first day, because I knew that you had made a decision to abort your child. Not because that's what you really wanted to do, but because you felt backed into a corner.
Yeah.
Or that's what it seemed like to me, that you felt like you had no choice. And would you like to talk about what exactly you were feeling?
I was definitely in a deep, dark place when I first came here. And I was miserable with my life, and all I wanted to do was crawl under a rock and die, pretty much. I've had a really hard life, and I've used and abused a lot of drugs myself and other people, and I thought that I was a horrible person, and why would I want to bring a child into the life that I was living? And I thought that there was no turning back. And after coming to the PRC and talking and crying a lot and talking a lot, I realized that I could change my life around, and it was in God's hands and in my hands. And all I had to do was follow the right path. And that's what I've done, and it's been the best thing ever. And I can't say enough about how happy I am. Not only that I have a beautiful baby girl, but that I'm not around people who use drugs, or I'm not in that anymore, and that there is another way of life. When I first came here, I had my mind set on having an abortion, and I had made an appointment in St. Louis for the Planned Parenthood, and I didn't have enough money then, so I rescheduled, and I had met somebody that brought me up here and said that there was some good people and that I should maybe talk to them first, and I was really scared, and I definitely had my mind set on having an abortion, but after talking to the people at the PRC and looking at some videos they showed me, there was no way I could go through it, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. So.
Tell me how you felt when you got to see the ultrasound.
I think I cried when I saw the ultrasound. It really made me realize I have a little baby inside me, and there was no way I could destroy it after that. There was no going back. The parenting classes were awesome. Like, I thought I knew everything. I'm like, I have a son, you know, and I learned a lot, actually. And it was great to communicate with other clients about, you know, sharing the same problems and concerns, and just learning stuff that I didn't, you know, it was just a different way of teaching for me, and it was great, and I loved the classes. The possibilities are endless here, and I'm going to be going to school. I have my 2 lovely children, my husband, and I love it here, and we're in a great place and around great people, and we have a lot of support.
Do you have anything else you want to say? Because please say anything you want.
I loved being at the Walk of Life, and Kaylee and I and her daddy, my husband, was there, and she was 6 days old, and it was wonderful. People I didn't even know coming up to us and giving us hugs, and it was just a wonderful experience, and it was beautiful, and I didn't know there were so many good people out there. And it feels really good to know that at any time I can just pick up the phone and call one of them, and it doesn't matter how bad of a day I am or having, or how good of a day. I can just call them and say hi and talk to them, and I've made so many good, positive friends, and it's just been wonderful. I'm a new person and a happy mom, and I couldn't have asked for anything more.